Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. We are today on a map called Sand Scorpion, which you've seen a number of times over the last few months and actually even years, although a few variations of it. A very, very beautiful map, very, very unique map, and quite a few choke points, lots of cash, lots of oils. Over on the top left, we have Fargo himself in the blue color. He is playing with his super weapon general. This is before he retired, by the way. Do have a lot of replays still to cast of his from when he was very, very active. Then down in the bottom right hand side, we have none other than Big SiZe, making an appearance in pretty much every top replay lately. He's one of the most active players. And yeah, has never really taken a break ever since the game's launch back in 2003, or did he start a little bit later? I don't know, but yeah, he's been pretty much the most active expert over the whole period of time. A few times that did dip down and like maybe didn't play so much, but as long as he's got like players to do money bet challenges with or sponsored challenges, then he is around. So yeah, he's playing his Gila Demolition. He's going for a TNT. The drone there of Fargo is not going to get scouted. Tunnel here, which is pretty standard on this map. Tunnel here, which is pretty standard. And then yeah, some people will do quite a quick tunnel over here to secure this area, but SiZe actually opting for a more late worker over here. Might get punished for that, because if that dozer goes forward now, it could just get the crush. Terrorist straight down the middle is going to get intercepted by a V. Fargo's just going for a war factory barracks. Not sure what's in that, but there is something in it. I think it's a dozer. This is the punishment now for going for this late tunnel over here, is that Fargo is going to seemingly secure that position. That dozer is coming in. SiZe looking quite slow. It's actually a V. He's actually just going to sacrifice the V. But he's killed a hell of a lot of workers. SiZe might be able to go inside of the tunnel. Yeah, SiZe looking a little bit slow. He's like... What's that TNT here? He's TNT'd the barracks. TNT... I know... I'm so confused, man. How did he kill that barracks? Because you need 2 terrorists. How did he kill it? Oh, maybe it was 1 terrorist and 2 RPGs who finished it. Anyway, yeah. Regardless, he lost a lot of workers. It's secure in the middle more so now. But yeah, if you lose this entire left side, there's a hell of a lot of money there. It would be nice if he gets a worker over here and builds a tunnel, gets some RPGs in some of these buildings. The longer you leave it, if Fargo gets an EMP there, it could be hard. But I feel like SiZe, what he's actually going for is actually just a quick kill on the base whilst Fargo is busy over here. There's only 1 V here to defend these 3 quads. Tech RPG comes in and that 1 V is going to go down. How is Fargo going to survive against that? It's looking like Fargo's dead. Isn't he just dead now? 1 V there does escape. Laserlock comes in on that quad. Ambulance coming in, killing the RPGs. And Fargo is somehow managing to find himself still alive. I would have thought with that big push there of SiZe, I thought Fargo was literally just dead. Missile Defender somehow finds a laserlock on the last quad there, but another quad moving in. That goes back now. I wonder if SiZe thought he'd won there. He does have the capture upgrade. There's a V here with 1 Missile Defender inside of it. Yeah, SiZe seems to be playing pretty slow. Not very impressed so far. The only decent thing he's done so far was that bit of a push there. He's even struggling to kill this V. Does go down. He gets some veterancy down the technical. He's going to get the scrap there as well. And that Missile Defender inside of the hut goes down as well. Fargo's now going to decide to drop an EMP down here. Actually, if you drop it there, I think it's securing that whole position. Oh, he's actually cancelled it. Is it because he's going to go low power, I think? I think he feels like he's not under pressure here at the moment, so he's better spending the cash up here. He's trying to get this oil. Tunnel gets cleared out. Technicals come back in, picking off some missile defenders back in the base. Maybe Fargo is thinking, I don't want to risk that dozer, but now he's Now he's just thought, balls to it, I'll just do it. But he's left himself low power. That's a mistake there from Fargo. Quad now making its way into the back of Fargo's base. It's going to kill one Chinook. Doesn't really matter that much. Still a big loss, $1,200 unit. You don't want to lose. But that secondary supply there's mined out anyway, so we can actually sell one of them supplies. Well, actually, you probably want to keep it because it doesn't even give that much money back. Just keep it anyway. It's an extra build in any base. Whatever that was got cleared out. Technicals now making their way forward again for big size through to the base. Has this got anything inside of it, though? If we have a look, actually, yeah, that one's got 2 units inside. I think, is he going for the dozer hunt, maybe? Or does he think Fargo already is on no dozer? Take RPG. He's just keeping Fargo busy in the base. Meanwhile, a lot more technicals coming in. Range there is going to get stopped. SiZe seemingly in a few more places now. I do think that he thinks Fargo might be hunted. Well, why is he hearing terrorists there? It's keeping Fargo busy for sure. SiZe still collecting on 1 worker there, which is an absolutely awful mistake. Even though there's not that much money there, you still want at least 2 or 3 there, maybe. But imagine that this same game playing out here now, but imagine like one of SiZe's first workers, instead of prioritizing that tunnel, actually prioritize getting a tunnel here and went in some of them buildings. The game would be vastly different and SiZe would have a much bigger advantage. So I think that's a mistake doing such a late tunnel over to that left-hand side. But sometimes, yeah, you could go for that area and maybe the USA will charge down the middle or maybe charge down here and then you could get punished here. So maybe it's a bit of a gamble. You don't know who's going to prioritize attacking in which area or defending in which area. These technicals still keeping Fargo very, very busy. Fargo does have an ambulance in here still. He could just push this area. He's probably scared of a demo trap, which you've seen Fargo before. Even if he sees it being built, sometimes he will just step on it anyway. Sometimes that does happen. Yeah, even if SiZe is just making these terrorists, put them on guard mode or just click on the barracks or whatever. Ooh, that was close. Then you just keeping Fargo busy at least, I suppose. TNT from SiZe does manage to get in. The EMP placement before was better, you know. It was there before, somewhere like that. But now he's done it a little bit further back. The TNT's actually managed to get in. You can see the track marks there. Oh, the Chinook. Oh, the Chinook could have got shot down there. Or SiZe could have suicided a technical. Because he's got the demo upgrade now. He's got the palace. Got a black market. Still collecting only on 1 worker. He's bringing in the demo bikes now. Almost gets the supply. Just needed to evac that last bike and it would have killed it because you get double explosion. You get it from the bike and the terrorist. That could have been awful there for Fargo. Fargo's lost his ambulance though, so any push he does do here now, there won't be getting any healing apart from that Vet 2V will auto heal. Fargo now continuing the push forward. 1 tunnel there does go down. Does need to be careful because there's another bike coming in. It does go down. 1 bike by itself will have a lot harder over time than maybe like a bike coming from here and a bike coming from here, or 2 and a 1, something like that. Fargo is pushing forward. We'll try and take out this all. Another load of bikes coming in now. Fargo not paying attention and he's going to lose several Vs here. Lost 3 so far and there's still 1 bike remaining. Oh, Fargo loses basically everything apart from the Vet 2V. Yeah, the control from Fargo there should have been way, way better. That was really, really poor, actually. He just literally wasn't looking. Whilst he knows the demo bike's out, he just literally was not even looking. And that should never be the case. These demo bikes shouldn't achieve so much, actually. Against the EMPs, they're actually really bad. Especially when you can split fire the EMPs. But SiZe has somehow managed to find himself a sneaky sized tunnel down in the bottom left of the map. CC is now going to be built. If he does an A10 from there, where will it come from? It'll come from there, won't it? Yeah, it'll come from there. And strike here, yeah. So A10 could help clear this. Here's a Spectre gunship. A10's going to come from there, but it's going to actually go on the main base. He's not actually seen these tunnels. Spectre gunship. That's a nice double hit there. Very nice. Ooh, where was that? Oh, there we go. Demo Rebel ambush killed 2 Vs. I heard it, but I just couldn't see exactly where it was on the map. But it only got 2 Vs anyway. Not monstrous, but still got the 2 Vs. Whenever I play as demo, I just like upgrade the get the general's promotion for the cash bounty, like to level 1 or 2, or ideally 3, and then get level 1 ambush. Because the 4 rebels alone wreck masses of Vs. Like the difference between 4 and 16 rebels is not enough, in my opinion, to justify slacking off the cash bounty. That was a nice double hit there by SiZe. It does finish this supply eventually with the help of the RPGs. Those are making a bit of a run for it. Another supply going to go down here. This is a really annoying spot now for Fargo. Has to somehow come in and deal with it. I feel like support powers could have been useful here. And there's also a case for the support power should have been used on the oils rather than on the main base. Unless he's got other plans for those. So an oil can't be rebuilt, but a supply in a wool factory can. Does Fargo have search and destroy? No, I don't think he does anymore, does he? Did he ever have search and destroy? Because these V armies would be doing much better with search and destroy. Oh, another bike hit. Kills the ambo. Toxin tractor helping clear out some of these buildings. Does clear out the weak one. The strong one actually still remains. I think for Fargo, once this RPG's finished, you can actually just force fire this building here, or repair it and take it. Destroy that by force fire as well, and it'll make these easier to clear. SiZe is collecting in the middle. His worker has been stopped there. That oil is dead. That oil still exists. That oil dead. So SiZe on 2 oils. Fargo only on 1, but that one's pretty low. Fargo getting harassed now just by the single quad. Does need to get a decent amount of Vs over here now. At least 2 fully loaded Vs to help clear this. So the quads harassing do get stopped eventually, but Fargo's got an extra 60k to collect here. You would have already collected most of it there as well, actually. So 45k, because of 30 on there and 15 there. Here comes the Spectre now. It does hit the oil this time. Demajarman has planted a bomb there, killed that, killed a load of Rangers, got himself a load of XP there, Big SiZe. And now he's got Search and Destroy, it feels like. Or not. No, maybe not. SiZe actually coming in from a different angle this time. I think that tunnel will eventually go down. Needs to be careful of that. He needs to go back and repair for a sec. Nice demo bike hit there. He's coming in with 3, so he's like distracting the fire with 1 or 2 of them, and then coming in with the actual demo bike. And actually one-shotted the power, which actually I thought you needed to evac the bike there, but he just one-shotted it. That quad could actually go and kill the dozer. It can actually just suicide. Use the suicide ability. Too late now, but could have. SiZe still got this tunnel here. Demo bike's coming in to kill these buildings. Just doing it the brute force method. Yeah, Fargo's control sometimes. He's just not paying attention to units. Like, ooh. Demo Rebel ambush. At least we saw it that time. Yeah, even if he was paying attention. Demo Rebel ambush. Like, someone commented on one of my latest videos saying I think there's a case for Demo Rebel ambush being stronger than artillery. And I definitely think that's the case anyway, because a Demo Rebel ambush is unavoidable. If someone clicks there with no lag, or if there's lag or whatever, and the Demo Rebel ambush explodes straight away, which a hotkey for it is I, it's undodgeable. You can't dodge something that can be used in like literally a blink of an eye. Whereas artillery, when you fire it, it makes a sound and it makes the big trail across the minimap, so you can see it coming. You can sell your buildings, you can move your units. Whereas Dem Rebel Ambush can literally obliterate anything. If you use 16 Rebels, you could obliterate massive armies of Overlords. The strongest tanks in the game. Rebel Ambush is insane. Pathfinder is now out, so Demijarman's going to get sniped. But nice uses of the Jarman so far, because that was a nice little run there, and also he did a nice little run there. SiZe attacking in multiple places once again, though. Not just attacking in the one place. Keeping Fargo guessing what's going to come next. But this spot is finally going to get cleared. So if he now drops a few more EMPs, or maybe just one decently placed one there, Fargo could have this whole area completely secure. Fargo's main base looking pretty desolate, but this is the place where he's getting his Vs from, though, so he can't just completely pack up. Although there probably is a case for selling all of this stuff and just move permanently into this bottom left spot. But because SiZe keeps hitting the power, and here he's going to hit the EMP as well. Here's the supply. Oh, has Fargo run out of cash now? He's still got these two supplies, so he can long distance collect. But he's only got $1,300 and low power. SiZe getting a decent amount of markets up. Still collecting from the mid. That oil's still alive. Yeah, very sloppy from Fargo. If he does get the win here, it's not a convincing win, is it? He's always been getting low power, always taking demo bikes to the face, always losing these Vs. Finally, that oil should have gone down, but I would have prioritized killing that earlier. Ooh. I felt the pain. Was that the demo bike that, that led to Fargo's retirement? The Fargo bike. The demo bike is so annoying. $550. You literally click on something and you can even just look away, and if the demo bike reaches its target, you can look again and the whole army's dead. It's insane how much power they hold. Demo Jarman here for SiZe. Again. V pops out. He gets sniped. War Factory going to go down. Yeah, it's just going to get sold. SiZe could take the V, put a Jarman in it, and escort him around pretty fast. Oh, what's he going to do with it? Here comes the Anthrax bomb. Fargo's still got a chance. It's not looking the best of situations, is it? That's going to hurt, man. Ouch. Just think about all that bounty money. He is getting the bounty money, isn't he? He's getting the bounty money. All that bounty money from all them just infantry kills. You may think, oh, they're only like rangers and stuff like that, but it's all bounty money. Fargo doesn't have really any units anyway, but the few units he did have just got anthraxed. Demo Jarman, can he get in here? I don't think he can get past there without getting detected. I think he will get detected. Apparently he doesn't get detected. That's quite a big thing actually at this point in the game, because he can now get in the back, snipe things and plant more bombs than Fargo. By the time he realizes, he's probably going to lost at least one building and something else. So I think there might be a Pathfinder in there though, in which case if SiZe goes near it, ooh. Okay, another bomb planted. Should have done, if it didn't remote demo charge, could have blew it up straight away. Fargo, man, he's getting ripped apart. Has he got any chance now? Because he hasn't got any power. He hasn't got a new dozer, so I think he might just die here, actually. You'll see SiZe realizing he's probably going to win and then go to float in 100k. Something crazy. Demo Jarman's still running around. Fargo's still alive somehow. If he gets the power back online, still got a chance, I think. There's not that many markets for SiZe. Doesn't have a crazy amount. Obviously now on no oils since they've been taken down. That was that V. Just come in from there and just gone down. Could have probably saved that rather than just sending it in, but I think he was just maybe trying to harass or keep Fargo busy. Fargo's got a lot of Chinooks here. We haven't seen Colonel Burton or Search and Destroy. Have we seen Search and Destroy all game? Don't think we have. You need it. He's got another dozer here he can take with that ranger if he wants to. He's going to get tomahawks, I think, from that. Here comes an A10. He has got Pathfinder still in the mix. A10's going to take out one of the markets. Might take out the radar van as well, which would be nice for him. No, it doesn't. Just sadly misses a little tiny bit. There's a lot of quads there popping. He does have AP ammo. And junk repair. Almost got that second V. Did get one of them. Fargo's now got enough cash for Search and Destroy, but he's still not getting it. I think that's a mistake. The Shaman suicide's too close to the ambulances. Suicide ability does get the ambulance. Yeah, Fargo's trying to take all of these fights. But he doesn't have Search and Destroy. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why he's not getting Search and Destroy. Because he did just have 2.5k, but instead he's investing in more Vs. But I prefer to get the range rather than just having more Vs. Sneak attack in the back of the base. Could just be to distract Fargo, because if you do pop him there, you're probably going to take a support power to the face, because that's where the support powers are going to appear from. These quads are in a bit of an awkward position now, because the EMPs from the sides are going to be able to disable them. Does lose a few quads. Oh, it's an okay push. Only took out the barracks, really. SiZe just popped a worker and just building a new tunnel. Now pops his quads as well, but there could be an A10 and you would have no time to react. SiZe knows it, presses the X key. There is a Jarman here as well. Here comes a Spectre, actually. It seems to be the only support power he's got available. A10 he's only just recently used, hasn't he? So, where's like the fuel air bomb leaflet, stuff like that? Okay, so that is dealt with for now. I feel like Fargo's just constantly been playing whack-a-mole or constantly playing catch-up this whole game. He's never allowed any time to breathe. The time you want to breathe, you want a decent EMP there, decent EMP there, decent EMP there. Wanted to get Search and Destroy, but he's always been knocked off low power. And I feel a lot of it is down to poorly placed EMPs, you know. Even closer to the beginning, a nicely placed EMP there, or like... You can do like weird ones where you can just do like one EMP and it can cover the whole two entrances. This EMP is alright, but you remember in the beginning, he went to place it there, cancelled it, and then dropped it further down. And then that allowed the TNT to come in and the worker to build the tunnel. So there's a lot of it down to poorly placed EMPs and the lack of Search and Destroy. Got deja vu, because here comes the Anthrax bomb again. But this time a lot less successful. Did kill one unit there. That looks like a Tomahawk, actually. Another power being placed down. SiZe floating 7k. Getting closer to feeling that he thinks it's going to be a win. I do feel like he could have been dropping down like one more market here, one more market there. If he's floating 7k, he could have afforded it. Maybe rocket buggies would be decent here. I don't know. At least like a stash in a market here or something. But maybe he just... He knows he's got the secondary economy here. Fargo has no secondary economy, so it could just be that. He doesn't need to. The only way he can die, really, is to... what Fargo has right now, I think. Maybe that's what he's thinking. He's going to try and take down this war factory. Here's the Demerable ambush. Took out the power. Here comes the A10. Not even sure what that fully cleared. The war factory there did get taken down just by the quads. You would think, like, why can't a TNT just do that rather than sacrifice all them quads? But he does have Pathfinder, so TNT could quite easily fail. And TNT isn't exactly super cheap. So 600 for the technical, and then you can have, like, what, probably 4 or 5 terrorists in it? It's like $1,600 risk. But yeah, you could argue he did lose more quads. But the quads are more of a dead cert that they're going to kill something. But yeah, the EMPs do cause problems. SiZe is constantly sending something in, isn't he? One Pathfinder here on guard mode would be nice, but Fargo doesn't have enough cash now. Has he got any chance? Even the support powers, can you even keep the market count down? There's the Spectre. Put down 1 market so far. Ooh! Especially just the Chinooks that were flying over have now been taken out. But here's a Tomahawk. Fargo is going to continue to get 3 units from this. Is SiZe just going to engage that? Yeah, I think he is, because it'll just overwhelm the EMP. Yeah, that EMP is going to go down, I think. Ooh, is it? Nice controlling the EMP so far, but it requires a lot of micro to be controlling that as well as the V. EMP finally does go down. SiZe's units are repairing because we've got the junk repair as well. Chinook's now going down. Look at all this cash bounty money. Fargo has been defeated. Well, I thought it was actually a slow start, kind of from both, but especially from SiZe. The start was slow, but as soon as he kind of like felt under a little bit of pressure, like as soon as he lost all of them workers and got into like his next gear, he just completely controlled the game and just kept Fargo guessing the whole game. So yeah, really well played. GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.